Oh, how's it going, guys? Disney Dan here. Welcome back into the channel. I'm sorry we were 1 minute late. We got a little bit distracted because we were excited about talking about Disney and food, and of course we were. Welcome everybody to episode 108 of Disney Fiasco. Today we're talking about our Disney ride theme songs. Songs that when you go on those rides, we just want to belt out and sing and just have a good time with, and like those songs that are just iconic. So that's what we're talking about today. And I have some seriously awesome, amazing guests tonight. We have Steve. Steve's World. Good to see you, buddy. Welcome back into the stream.
Thanks so much for the invite, man. This is like this is an honor every time. So thanks for having me.
It's good. It's always great to have you here, and it's good to have you back. And Steve, you're one of our, guests that you've been on pretty much from the start. So thank you so much for being here.
Thank you, brother.
We got, hold on, I'm trying to do a diagonal point. This lunatic right here.
Why are you wearing a mask?
I don't know.
I have that mask.
I have the
It's a Myers and a Mouse mask.
Yes, it is. It's a Myers and a Mouse mask. I know you have that one. They also made me this one. But let's not get off track. Dan, thanks for the invite, buddy. I am honored to be on with this guy, with you. Oh my God, I'm pointing the right way, and we're her. Wow, that was awesome.
Can I just say, you look like a little kid that's just like really excited to go to Disney with your hat on, and
I like the little strap across his forehead.
I can't wear those ears because they're way too small for my head. Like,
Yeah, same here.
Yeah.
You think they fit well? They don't.
I know they're not for adult size.
Hey, for 99 cents at the outlet, they were not staying there.
Wow.
If anything, yeah, they were 99 cents. If anything, Epcot wears them.
Can I just say, on the back of the Spaceship Earth back there, that just looks perfect. I don't know. Look how perfect that looks.
Yeah.
It just looks stunning.
Thank you.
Welcome in, Carlos. Good to see you. Dude,
That train set.
The train set.
We had such a great laugh last week.
We're not going to have a stream. We're all going to talk about.
Wait. Hold on. Wait. Hold on.
Meg, we haven't even introduced you yet.
I finished my AT-AT.
Nice.
Oh, you have it? Oh,
amazing.
I got to wait for Christmas. Hopefully, if Suzanne's listening, or at least listening to me scream that I want it for Christmas.
Listen, after last week, I mean, you're lucky that you're inside, so.
Listen, you have no idea. Let's wait until after the stream.
Carlos Disney World Freak is in the house, dude. We had such a great time last week, and of course I had to bring you back this week because I think we've got to continue those laughs. It was so much fun. I think I don't think I've laughed that hard for such a long time. So great to have you back here, and my partner channel, the lovely Meg from Mickey's Magic. Great to have you back here.
Thanks, Dan.
It's good to see everybody. Guys, go check out all these channels. Steve's World goes live every Monday night, and Dis and That Crew Wednesday nights, and Sports Night tonight, where they're talking a lot about non-sports stuff, more Disney stuff.
Yep.
I like non-sports sports night.
Non-sports
Popular than, yeah, I'm enjoying it more than Sports Night right now too. There's just a lot to talk about.
Carlos goes live on Wednesday?
Really?
Tuesday.
Thank you.
Tuesday, Freeze, and Saturday.
It's Wednesday where you're at, Dan.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well,
no, it's
not yet.
No, not yet. No.
Not yet. So close, though.
And Saturdays, and Meg goes live on Mondays as well. Guys, go check all these channels out. Let's see who's in the chat before we get started today. First one in was my partner channel, RobFuz. Great to see you, Rob. Hope you're doing well, my friends. Go subscribe to RobFuz. Samantha Lowe, just live in Epcot. Great to see you too. Isaac Nail, welcome into the stream, buddy. Good to have you. He's already singing. It's a Disney fiasco after all. See how it works? Laurie Jean Carson, welcome into the stream. So good to have you here. Thank you so much. Katrina, welcome in. Good to see you. James Ryan, welcome in, pal. A wonderful member of the channel. Good to see you, pal.
I never noticed how professional he looks in that little photo.
Yeah.
He looks so professional. James, you look so professional.
He's professional in person as well.
He looks dapper. Looks very dapper. In that.
I'm so jealous of everyone that's going to Disney and meeting all of our friends. Can I just come with you guys?
I can pick you up
next week, man.
Yeah, pick me up.
We're driving. I'll drive right by and pick you up.
Joy S, welcome in the stream. Avery, the Cuban American, welcome in, pal. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Let's see who else is it. Emily, LSU mum, another one of my wonderful members. Thank you for being here. Hope you are well. Let's see who else. Christine Hickman, another member. Thank you so much for being here. That picture just makes me smile. With little baby Yoda. Trey Houston, good to see you. Another member. Thank you so much for being here. Hope you are doing well. Jeffrey Resendez. I think I missed Mickey Scousers. Mickey Scousers are here. Walt, dude, I sent you the link. Come on.
Dude,
Dude.
where's my car?
Dude, where's my
Dude,
car?
where's my link?
Simba, welcome into the stream. Great to see you. Right, so Disney ride theme songs. This is the topic this week. You know what? It's so hard every single week trying to think of all these new topics. So after doing 100 episodes, it's hard to think of different topics every week.
Yeah.
We're managing. We're doing good. So Diz Noah's Adventure. Noah, great to see you. Welcome in, pal. Walt says I'm driving. So no, I'm kidding. Be safe. Be safe. Great to see you, pal. Hope you're doing well. Okay, so Disney ride theme songs. These are songs that you just want to belt out and sing. Songs that drive people crazy or you just love. And I don't know how you guys went across this list.
Dan, I have a question.
Yes.
Are we doing songs we like or songs that drive people crazy? Because I should change my list then.
I left that up to y'all.
Y'all.
Because
Y'all. Okay, well, I'll just put them on.
I went with songs that you wouldn't necessarily hear in Disney movies. Like, I didn't put songs like Peter Pan's Flight on my list because you can hear the music in the film Peter Pan. So that's like where my mindset was. So I went for more actual ride theme songs that you would hear.
Oh, my mind just went to one song when you said drive people crazy. So
I think it went with everybody.
Yeah.
Melissa, welcome into the stream. So good to see you. Hope you are doing well. And can I just say a big congratulations to Walt and Melissa. While Melissa's son, Walter, just got engaged. And just so happy for the family. And I'll get my hat. Can we include retro ride songs? You can include retro ride songs in the Tiki Tiki. People already jump in the gun with songs. Yeah. England, Portugal, William, welcome into the stream. Melly Mel is here, geeking out with Melly Mel. Happy birthday for tomorrow, geeking out with Melly Mel.
Happy birthday, Melissa.
Have a wonderful, wonderful birthday. Right, Steve, we're going to start with you, buddy.
Ooh, the pressure's on.
Pressure is on. I'm gonna put you on the spot here. When it comes to Disney ride theme songs, what's the first one you think of?
Well, the first one I think of is going to be on Meg's list. So I'm going to skip it and go to the second one I think of. And,
it might be number one on my list.
It probably is number one on your list. That's why I'm not going to say it. So,
and if it's on Meg's list, it's on my list.
It's my favorite part to sing in most of the rides. So I'm just going to go with a very, you know what? I'm not even going to go traditional. I'm just going to go out there and go with, this is not the first one I think of, but it's one I want to mention. And that is the one I probably sing the most on rides, and that is Big Blue World from the Seas and Nemo and Friends.
Yes.
And
Steve.
That is, I'm not going to sing it. It's dark. Nobody knows it's me. But that is such a catchy song. And you go through the whole ride, you go through Nemo, and it's just really cool. And at the very end, you just get the Big Blue World song, and it just never leaves your head for the rest of the day. So I'm going with Big Blue World from Nemo and stuff.
It would be really shellfish of you if you didn't sing it. So.
I'm allergic to shellfish. So.
I can get it on Spotify right now if you want.
I just realized that Spotify has Disney playlist and park music playlist.
You didn't know that?
I did not. I've only had Spotify for 3 weeks.
Oh my gosh, I listen to Fantasmic all the time.
All the time.
The whole Happily Ever After playlist.
Welcome in.
Literally, research for this, I found out that Disney Parks has music on Spotify.
Yeah.
Like 15, 20 minutes ago.
Can I just say, like, this is why we're friends, dude. Like, I think everybody knows I love the Seas with Nemo and Friends, but that's when I watch Finding Nemo. Like, I watch the movie and I'm like, what the heck happened to the songs? These songs are great. Like, I want to hear "Go with the Flow." like the Crush song, and that's my dad. I was all alone. That Just Keep Swimming. The Just Keep Swimming song. That's good. Like that whole musical is amazing. What did I do?
You are. Oh, there you go.
I'm really like into this, Nemo. So
I'm like, my internet is great now, so I know it ain't me.
Yeah.
Is it my internet?
It was.
No, you're fine now.
You went like this, and then you just kept on going afterwards. Your love's now.
I didn't know it was jumpy like that.
No, you're fine now.
Yeah, you're all right.
Maybe it's, I don't know. It's the ghost. It's happening. It's Halloween.
The best part is on Zoom calls when it tells you that your internet's unstable, and then you're like, I'm sorry, did you just hear me? Or do I need to repeat everything I have just said?
Yeah, awkward Zoom meetings. That's where it's at. That's a great, like, honestly, like, if you haven't been to the Finding Nemo the musical, go and watch it. It's so good. And then you hear it in a different park at the Seas with Nemo and Friends. Like, clap to Disney right there. That is, it's amazing. And yeah, that ride, not only has it got the best air conditioning in the whole of Disney, but I could sing in the big blue world all day.
I know.
Hats off to you, Steve. That was a brilliant pick.
I don't know.
Although your first pick is even better. So
yeah.
Carlos, I know you only made your list like 2 minutes before the stream started.
Yeah, about 6.5. I know Steve got up to go get something to drink, and
6.5.
Yeah, Steve got up. I asked Dan, "What is the topic?" and he yelled at me, so I threw stuff on paper. I think
come in. Good to see you.
I think the list is more my dining reservations for tomorrow, but I might get some songs out of it. But no, I get the gist of it, and I'm going to go right off the bat to mine and my family's favorite sing-along ride or attraction. We'll sing every song to it. And yes, Dan, I'm going to go against what you said about not being, movie songs, but it's PhilaMagic.
Right,
PhilaMagic.
Kaki, welcome into the stream. Good to see you. And Alex, the filmmaker.
A whole set. PhilaMagic has a whole set of songs.
But what one is your favorite?
Aladdin's.
That is the worst one.
Yeah.
Not your song, but it makes me so sick. I have to close my eyes.
Well, you said song, not the ride part.
I was like, anytime
the attraction part is Simba and Lion King.
Yes, that's my favorite.
That's Ethan's favorite song. He'll get ready to dance, sing to that. But yeah, it's just it's a collection of great Disney songs that you can do the attraction in the morning, and come the evening, you're still singing along to Aladdin, Lion King, and like, Little Mermaid.
It's like the best of the best. It's like the Disney greatest hits album.
Yeah,
that's pretty much what it is. You got the Sorcerer's Apprentice in there. You got Can't Wait to Be King in there. You've got
Part of Your
World, Part of Your World,
All the World, Steve's World,
part of Steve's World.
Mm-hmm.
The Peter Pan part, I know it's really small, but that's my favorite because like I'm a Peter Pan sucker. I love Peter Pan, as everyone knows. But I did not expect you to go PhilaMagic. I'm surprised. I'm surprised you've seen half those films.
Thank you. Simba says that is not a ride, Carlos. Well,
yeah. There's no rules on Disney Fiasco. Mary Keogh, welcome into the stream.
When you start 5 minutes before the stream,
yeah, because hey, cut me a break.
I mean,
he invited me on, and like, oh, you want to come on? Sure.
Yeah.
No topic.
Welcome to Carlos Disney World's Freak last appearance on Disney Fiasco. Mickey's PhilaMagic. I didn't even cross my mind for that one. Sorry. I was just like, yeah, I mean, like, it's the best of the best hits, and I could just pull up my phone and watch on Disney Plus. But yeah, it's good. It's good. The BR guest scene is probably my favorite, when they have like the champagne bottles that are about to shoot you in the face, and
I get scared at that part. I close my eyes then too. I'm like, I know it's coming.
So does my 6-year-old niece.
Yeah,
I'm a big kid.
So what are you scared of? Spiders, heights, nope, champagne bottles,
champagne
3D
bottles.
effects.
Listen, they can be really scary. Those things would hurt.
It's the 4D effect when they shoot, when you feel the air and
Yeah. And then I'm like,
Oh god, well, Carlos, I took my hats off for Steve. I'm not sure I can take my hats off for that one. No, it's a good pick. It was a good pick.
but better yet, Dan's not wearing a hat, so he cannot tip it to you or take it off for you.
I think I don't even have a hat nearby, so I can't even take it off. So
I still have my little hat from when we had Nate on.
He's got a pillow. You could throw a pillow at me.
That stream was so great.
Oh, thanks.
I loved it. Just having Nate there is amazing.
It was just like me listening to how much they all know about drinking and Disney. So we're going to have a part 2. It's already planned.
Yeah. All right, Meg. Your pick.
I mean, I don't know if this is a surprise, but when the cryptdoors creak and the tombstones creak,
finally, I can
swinging wake. Happy.
actually share my screen. I was waiting for somebody to hold on. There we go.
And begin to vocalize. Grim grinning ghosts come out to socialize.
Oh, we all had it on our list, but we wanted to leave it for Meg.
yeah, I was going to mention it first. I thought, nah, it's gonna be.
Thanks, Steve. I mean, I think we all know that I like the Haunted Mansion, but that is one of the catchiest songs. I always come out singing that song, and then it's in my head for at least an hour after I get off the ride, and then by the time I'm pretty much going back on it. So yeah, it's amazing.
You know what? I was almost worried because the last few shows that you've been on and you haven't sent the Haunted Mansion, I was being like, Meg, this is the 3rd time you haven't picked the Haunted Mansion.
No, this is number 1, of course.
Thank you. Kay Atwood, good to see you. Welcome into the stream. How could the Haunted Mansion not be on the best theme songs of Disney World? Like Grim Grinning Ghosts, like that is like so catchy.
Oh yeah.
And so well written. And I think that's what makes the Haunted Mansion because you can go to like a haunted house and just go through and just be scared and stuff. But that song makes it almost so whimsical and fun and just makes it so entertaining.
It really separates. I know in a lot of the Disney history stuff, they talk about how the Haunted Mansion is really pretty much split up into 2 different attractions almost. So the first half of it's very dark. It's much more of like a haunted house. And then the second part, Dan, like you said, is much more whimsical. And I think going into the graveyard scene, it's almost like a giant party that you're entering and they're like, welcome, you've just died, join us, and it's just so much fun. It's so much fun to go in. Like, that's one of my favorite parts, to go into the graveyard and just like get to hear. And then the fat lady at the end singing, the opera singer, and because the ride's over when the fat lady sings. So
I love that. Those attention to details. The Haunted Mansion is great for sure. So thrilling. My favorite scene.
Really? I've never heard the Haunted Mansion be called thrilling, but I love it.
Intense.
I love what does it for me with Grim Grinning Ghosts is those singing busts.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just because like that does it for me. It feels like those singing busts are like singing the whole room. Like it feels like they are. Yeah, it's just so great. Dole Whip Dad, welcome into the stream, buddy. A member of the channel. Thank you so much for being here, guys. Go check out Jeff and Dole Whip Dad, a great friend and a great member of the Disney community. Don't forget your death certificates. Not Jeff. I mean, Jeff. I mean, how could Haunted Mansion not be on your list? Like, it's so good. Now, Carlos, was that on your list, or have you not?
No, it was number 2. It was number 2, but I left it for Meg, just like Steve.
And we all know
knew.
Steve gave the pass to Meg, so it was on your list too.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
I mean, Haunted Mansion is definitely up there. And what I find really crazy is that I feel like we're going to get into a trend that most of these are going to come from Magic Kingdom. I love the fact that Steve started off in Epcot.
Mm-hmm.
That is a great first pick.
Most of them in Magic Kingdom.
my captain Akron, welcome into the stream. Great to see you. I just do that every time now. I think it's great. So. Hail on wait, where was it? Jeff said, hail on my phone so can't tag. That's not an excuse.
I'm like always on my phone when I go into streams, and I feel so bad when I miss anyone. I'm like,
everyone says hi, and I'm just like, I can't. Like, I wish I could say hi to everybody. But...
yeah, I have to like stop typing and like scroll back up for like a minute. I'm like, okay, back, and then I'll miss someone else. I'm like, oh, so sorry.
Right. Are you ready for my first pick? And don't worry, it's not the Barnstormer or Casey's Corner Splash Pad or anything.
Tinkerbell meet and greet.
We are going to go to an attraction that I love.
It's a restaurant.
Oh,
There was blood on the saddle. So I'll just say, this is the most dated, like, in terms of theme songs, like, this is the most dated attraction in the whole of Disney. Like, all the guys that turn me on, turn me down, and Mama Don't Whoop Little Buford, I better just shoot him instead. Like, come on, like, this is like... Mama.
I've never seen it.
What?
Wow.
You're not missing anything.
In person.
You're not missing anything.
In person, anyways. I've seen
I
it.
love the country
When you
best.
see it on stream, you've seen it.
Yeah.
So I've seen it. It had been about 15 years. I watched it about 4 weeks ago when I was there. It had been 15 years since the last time I saw it, and now I remembered after watching it why it's been 15 years.
Okay, but you don't like the carousel progress, so we know
that's starting to grow on me.
Carousel progress is so underrated, and no one likes it, but it's amazing.
The song, which will make my list here in a little bit, is on there. It is a good song, but the bride is terrible.
No.
We'll talk later, man.
It grew onto me too. I'd never written it personally until last July, after seeing it on stream once. And I'm like, well, that's it's not bad.
Attraction, right? This attraction is so classic. It is so quintessentially Disney. Look, don't watch the movie. The Country Bear movie is horrible. But this, trust me, if you take people who've never seen this attraction, Carlos, into this attraction, and you watch their reaction, it is the best thing about this attraction.
You love watching people sleep?
No, like you trust me, you don't sleep in this. Like, this is pure entertainment,
especially when you get people clapping.
Yeah, we're getting around the middle and it watches nothing wrong.
I don't ever see anybody clapping in there.
I'm
oh my God.
Like, this is just classic Disney. The Blood on the Saddle by Big Al is like one of my favorite songs in Disney. And
Saddle.
There was... Wait, who was singing it earlier? Hold on. Who was it? It was probably like Avery or Isaac. Yeah. There was blood on the saddle, blood all around, a great big puddle of blood on the ground. See, people wanted to hear me sing, and that's why you don't hear me sing, because I don't sing.
We don't have a problem with that song. Never mind.
There's a lot worse than that, let me tell you.
I'm just saying.
I can't believe that was your first pick, though.
Yeah. In terms, look, that whole show is about theme songs. That is about like music, and it's a Country Bear Jamboree. It's got Jamboree in its name. It's all about music. It is so outdated. It is so, but that's why I love it, because it is retro, and it is like you take people who've never heard of the Country Bears to see it, and they're going to be like,
"What was that?
Insane. Why are we watching taxidermy play musical instruments?"
Yeah,
that's pretty much what it is. So yeah, I went with Country Bear Jamboree as my number one, and yeah, I'm keeping up with the tradition as my first one on the pick. That is absolutely crazy. Yeah. Steve, what have you got, pal, for number two?
I don't even know where to go after that. That was so terrible.
AV Magic TV, welcome into the stream. One of my wonderful members, great to see you.
Since we're only going to get through like three of these, I'm gonna throw a big curveball here and go. Since you went with an attraction kind of like that, I'm gonna go with an attraction similar, except I'm gonna go with one of the big ones, the big shows, movie projection shows, and go with the American Adventure with America Spread Your Golden Wings.
Wow.
That is one of my favorite songs in all of Disney. Is that
on
song.
my list.
And it is the one that nobody ever goes into because it's tucked away in the back of Epcot.
It's a half hour.
It's a long show, but it is soundtrack wise, it is fantastic.
I go there to sleep.
What is that?
Oh my god!
It's a movie thing.
Carlos, have you been to Epcot?
Even I've seen it.
I didn't even know what he's saying.
I'm not even American, and I've seen it.
It's if you go back in the American Adventure where the Voices of Liberty sing, and you go to the movie behind them in that building, it's like an American Adventure type thing. They take you through parts of America, kind of like the old Canada is.
There's a building behind them.
It's in the same building. You you go through the 2 doors on the side.
Yeah. Okay.
And then it's the song America, America, Spread Your Golden Wings. Blah, blah, blah.
America,
wow.
Spread your golden
wings. Song. I think it's called. Is it called The Golden Dream? If I remember correctly.
Golden Dream.
No.
Avery will know.
It's fantastic.
America, spread your golden wings. I'm not going to start singing again because
great, man.
People are going to hate it. Carlos, dude.
Well, you got to move me back to where Carlos was.
Wait, there you go. How have you not? You've not seen Country Bears. You've not been to American Adventure. Have you been to Disney World before?
What Disney movies have you seen?
All the ones in PhilharMagic, and that's it.
Right? All the ones.
Have you seen Hercules?
No.
Meg, we're gonna go right here.
That's like the greatest Disney movie there is.
Yes, exactly. And The Lion King.
Listen, Steve, getting and Dan, I almost let that word slip again. Getting that from her, I'm pointing the wrong way. She makes me nervous. See, and I get all.
Listen, one of the main characters' names is Megara, and her friends call her Meg. At least they would if she had any friends. So I connect so strongly to that woman. She's amazing. She's like the best Disney heroine.
And that has one of the best soundtracks.
Yes, it's amazing.
Movie. One of the best. Not the best, but one of the best.
One of the best. We should do movies at some point. But
great. And I'll sit on my couch and not watch. Awesome.
Movies Carlos hasn't watched.
You know what? You could spread that out between channels because that would be a pretty long stream.
Oh, John, it's great to see you, pal. I'm from Epcot, and you know what? Arjons and Samantha and Nick and Donna, they were over at Regal Eagle, where the American Dream, the American Adventure film is. And Carlos, you should have. Great to see you, Arjons. Great to see you, pal.
I just got this. Well, I can't show that because there we go. I just got this picture from Dale from the Regal Eagle. That's where Dale's at right now. So
good.
Dale, that doesn't look healthy for you.
Jenna's probably eating it all.
Yes, Jenna.
Oh gosh,
I was told that wasn't a good meal.
Steve knocking it out with all these theme songs. I'm a bit scared what Carlos is going to pick next.
Listen, what I'm going to pick next. I pick what again, last minute list here, but it's everything that came to mind with memories with the children, and this next one is something that Ethan and I sing along, be it at home on stream. The kid will run out of every room to come sing along with it. And that is the Three Caballeros on a Grand Fiesta tour.
Yeah, I have that.
I'll take that.
Steve was getting all nervous. Where was Steve?
I thought you were going to say Small World for a second.
Oh,
so
wow. Oh, God. No. I mean, I like Small World, but I wouldn't put that on this list. But Grand Fiesta tour.
Wait, you wouldn't put it on the list?
That is like one of the most iconic themes.
My list? I mean, no, I know
it's on the annoying column is what it is.
Yeah.
It's not a favorite. It's not something, that's like, oh my God, let's go on it so we can sing along. It's something that we go, Michaela's in one of those moods. Let's go on Small World because she hates it. That's a Small World.
The song is really nice when you're in like the first couple rooms and then you get stuck in the last one. You're like, I hate this song.
I got stuck for an extra 8 minutes and 20 seconds on that ride.
And that's when I pull the credit card out and say, yeah, go get Starbucks. Daddy, sorry.
Yeah, usually we'll like do our mobile orders while we're in the end of the ride.
I should do that. That's not a bad idea.
They're like, oh, okay, we're in here, Mom. What do you want for lunch?
No, but Grand Fiesta Tour again. It's all about, for me. It's all about what the kids like and what I see in their faces and them singing along. Especially when his first time he was like 4 years old. He came off the ride singing it. So right off the bat.
Wait, we're talking about Small World or Three
Grand
Caballeros?
Fiesta Tour.
Okay,
Yes,
okay.
Three Caballeros. Yeah.
That's a fantastic song.
It's a great song from the film. It's also in the film, but it's like that song is so catchy, and it's from as soon as you enter that building with Donald and Panchito and Jose, right through the whole attraction, right to where you see them on stage. Like, I love that song. Like, that song is really catchy. It's good fun. It's lighthearted. You feel like you're at a Mexican party.
And it's so much more fun now that they have the animatronics.
I'm so happy they moved. Instead of having that screen with them on it, having the animatronics on there, it's
at the end there with the three of them.
Yeah.
I don't remember the screen.
When did they add the animatronics?
Well, it was only recent. It was only in the last couple of years.
3-4 years.
No.
Yeah. Because when I
remember the animatronics.
When I did my college program, it still had the screen, so that was 2016. So it must have been 2017-ish. Yeah.
Yeah.
Why don't I remember the screen?
Yeah.
There's also a full silhouette hidden Mickey on the other side, like in one of the buildings. That's one of my favorite hidden Mickeys because it's a full Mickey figure. It's not just a Mickey head.
Avery says 2015. Why can't I remember that?
Oh, it was 2000. So it must have been Jeremiah.
Wow.
I feel like it was less. I also still think that it's like 2009. So, like, oh my gosh, that was 11 years ago.
Feels so much older than it was, but it's a great addition. And even Jose had a fool the other week. So
yeah, Nick got that on video.
It's great. It was great. Carlos, that was much better than your last pick. So good job. I'm only messing. I'm only kidding. No, great pick. Really great pick. Meg, what have you got?
We're actually gonna stay in Epcot, so we're gonna go over to imagination.
I just slipped a coin between that one.
Imagination.
Last pick.
Of inspiration is at the heart of all creation.
Yeah, one little spark. So good, and that song makes me so happy too. And I just love going on Figment. I know that it's a hit or miss for people, but that it's a ride that I really enjoy. So,
David Stevens, welcome into the stream. Great to see you, pal. Welcome in.
Oh my gosh! I thought for a second that said happy birthday. I'm like, oh my gosh, happy birthday!
Hey.
Yes, well, almost. I guess maybe. I don't know. But yeah, that's a great song, and it's different versions of it are throughout the whole ride, and then just to see the ending of it, I love Figment. Yeah.
Sherman Brothers. I mean, how can you not beat the Sherman Brothers on just music for Disney? Like they actually did an album not too long ago where they had all of their music on one album, and One Little Spark was on the album, which is pretty cool. And I just love taking people who've never been to Disney before. Like last year when I took Sarah, she'd never been on the ride. And I was like, oh, you're going to love Journey into Imagination. I didn't tell her about the ride.
Yeah.
And so when we came into that last scene and then Figment goes, you said a dark imagination is a blast. And like the thing, and then they see like, you look like you're on a trip fest. Let me tell you. And, you see figments all around on rainbows and spaceships and musical instruments, and they sing, man. And then you've got Eric Idle in the moon going,
no, that part's pretty creepy, but everything else is great. And my favorite part of one of the songs, for when you're going through the smell part, it's like, that's how you know a skunk is not a rose. Like, of course.
That ride. Those two parts right there that you just mentioned, we have to literally cover Ethan's eyes, ears, everything. His sensory gets to him during that ride, and unfortunately, we all like going on it, so there's no need for him to stay out of it. But we put earplugs. We bring earplugs with him just for that ride, for that one ride. Put earplugs
that one moment.
Yeah, and cover him up. Literally, he gets into mom's everything.
It is like sensory overload though, but
Yeah,
I'm a very like sensory oriented person, and sometimes I like getting that. So when I mean I obviously don't like the skunk part. Like I don't think anyone likes that part, but to get to listen to the music and I love the part when they're like, imagination is a blast.
Well, you get the skunk too. Like, why is it everybody does roulette and everyone gets a skunk?
Every time I must like not be lucky because I see other scents like roses, and I just only get the
chocolate.
Yeah,
I just don't get it. But yeah, that ride is great, and that song I saw last year on Mickey's Not So Scary someone who dressed up as the moon from Journey into Imagination. He had a black sort of robe on, and then a big sort of cardboard cutout of the moon with their face in it.
Oh my God.
That's great. Right, we're gonna head over to Hollywood Studios. You're gonna have to just bear with me for this one. We are gonna go.
You should have done that for the other one. Bear with me for the Country Bears.
No, this is a way step up from last one day.
This is a way step up. We are going on Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run, and you're probably like, Dan, what the heck? It's just Star Wars. It's just Star Wars music. I say nay, nay. I say no, no.
It's not just Star Wars.
It's not just Star Wars. As soon as you sit down, whether you're a gunner or a pilot or an engineer, and you take off, you hear this new sort of arrangement of music. And this music is arranged by John Williams, specially designed not just for the ride, but is called the Galaxy's Edge Symphonatic theme. So this theme that you're hearing when you're riding Smuggler's Run is the actual theme of Galaxy's Edge. And it's not like it is a Star Wars theme, but there's no sort of like there's no there's nothing like that. It's all very different. And it was so good. I listened to it all the time. It even won an Emmy for being best original soundtrack of last year, which is pretty cool. And it's like a new updated Star Wars theme, and it just makes you feel like you're in a Star Wars movie. Like it feels like you're about to fly the Millennium Falcon. Obviously, you're flying the Falcon, and you're going to get the coaxium or whatever it is. But with that music in the background, that makes it so much better. And I feel like people really don't notice the theme song in that ride. I feel people already overhear it, because I can't say overlook it because you can't see it, but I feel like people overhear it. So I don't know.
Well, going back to like this sensory stimulation, there's so much stimulation coming at you in that little room, and like there's buttons lighting up, and there's video in front of you, and you have a job to do.
Did anybody watch Corey's stream on Thursday?
What's whose stream? Corey's?
Oh, for Corey, yeah.
So Corey was with Sean Rogers and Sean's wife and Corey's wife. Corey's wife and Sean's wife for the pilots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The greatest single piece of 3 minutes I've ever seen on YouTube in my entire life.
Oh.
It was great.
We're in places I didn't even know you could go in this ride. It is an absolutely incredible, immersive ride. It has a great sound to it, and it interacts with what you do.
Yeah,
totally. And it is it's fantastic.
The music itself just like even adapts. The music adapts to how you're flying, which I think is amazing. The Adventures of Gonzo has freaked me out a bit by saying, I just want to say I love DIZNEYDAN with all my heart. Hello, everyone. Love you all. So what, do you love me as much as everybody else, or do you... I don't get it.
Just you.
Star Wars theme. Yep, of course Walt would say that. I remember my son dancing outside the ride. He loved that ride. Also,
that ride is amazing.
I know, look, I don't know about you guys, but when it opened, this is a bit off topic, but when Smuggler's Run opened, I feel like people really loved it, or they were like, oh, that's just like a Star Tours Mission Space ripoff.
Oh,
like,
no.
For me, personally, like, when I was a kid, all I wanted to do was fly the Millennium Falcon. That's all I wanted to do in my life. Like, I didn't care that it was a real, and now that I can go to Disney and fly the Millennium Falcon with Chewie, like, come on, that's freaking amazing.
64 days. 64 days.
Carlos, have you seen Star Wars?
I have seen Star Wars, but I want to fly the Falcon.
Wait, no, but for real, have you seen all the Star Wars movies?
Everyone except for Solo. I keep repeating that to you.
Oh, you have actually seen the Star Wars movies.
Oh, wow.
So what we're talking about tonight, let's start over. Okay.
Hashtag recap.
Hashtag recap.
Walt, the same thing we always talk about when Carlos is on TV with Meg. What movies have I not watched?
Yeah.
Can I just throw out a quick plug right out tomorrow? Disney movie review tomorrow. We are reviewing Guardians of the Galaxy on Walt's channel. Now, can I ask Meg and Steve, do you think that Guardians of the Galaxy is worth watching and is somehow similar to Star Wars, in which Carlos should definitely watch?
No.
I don't think it's similar to Star Wars, but I think it's worth watching.
I did not. I of all the Marvel movies, Guardians of the Galaxy is on the bottom of my list.
Really? Oh, the soundtrack is so good.
The soundtrack's phenomenal, but it's a bunch of real songs. The movie itself, yeah.
Carlos, have you seen any of the newer Avengers movies?
No.
I'm leaving.
Do. Even just watch the first 5 minutes. Hey.
It's a great soundtrack, but it's real music. It's just real songs in the soundtrack. But the movie,
Yeah, but it goes so well. It goes so well.
Yeah.
Thing is, like, Steven, I'm going to call you Steven from now on.
Steven.
I can't take you seriously because you don't like TTO Carousel Progress either.
The PTA is definitely growing on me. Carousel's starting to. Or Corey and Josh make me ride it. So
Carlos, I don't think it's similar to Star Wars. I mean, it's in the outer space. That's the comparison for me, but it's definitely worth watching.
I play the fifth on that one, right, Dan, about the movies.
We'll see someday when I'm dying in bed or something. I don't know. Maybe if I have another heart attack and I have nothing else to do.
Well, I hope that doesn't happen.
No.
Mel has only seen the first
Thank
three.
you.
Mel has only seen the first 3 Star Wars films, and when I mean the first 3, I mean like episodes 1, 2, and 3. Yeah.
Wow.
Like she hasn't seen the originals.
Oh, that's awful. That's bad. that's
Oh dear. Mel, you need to go watch the Star Wars movies. But yeah, I chose Smuggler's Run because look, if you're talking about the best Disney ride theme songs, it won an Emmy. Of course it's good. And go listen to it. It's fantastic. I think we have time for one more quick round before we wrap up. Before Not So Sports Night. Steve, do you want to go for your next one? But before then, Pete McDevitt is here. Pete McDevitt. Good to see you, Pete.
I probably have more on my list here.
We'll do a quick run through after our.
Yeah, I managed to get 11 in the 2 minutes.
Yeah, I got quite a few.
I'm going to go with one. This is an amazing attraction. It's definitely not Magic Kingdom again, but it has a mostly instrumental composition that's extremely majestic, puts you in a sea of tranquility all the time, and it has some intense parts to it. But it's Flight of Passage in Avatar. That music score that nobody pays attention to because all you're caring about is the visual and physical movements of what's going on. But the music in that, especially when you wind up in the tree of Awok and you're just listening to you're just sitting there, you can hear the thing breathe, and that music is all around you. I adore the music from the movie Avatar, and that ride is still it's my second favorite ride because of Rise, but it is an incredible ride.
Safika, welcome in. Flight of Passage just blows you away, and I feel like every aspect of that. Look, I haven't ridden Rise yet, so I got to say that out of contention. But it is for me the best ride at Disney for me.
It was
not just because of the visuals, not just because of the ride vehicle, but you had every aspect of that ride, including the music. And the last 10 seconds with that sunset, that just makes you it's so soothing. It's just like you said, tranquil. Like that's what it is. Carlos, have you seen Avatar?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. I'm always ready to be disappointed by Carlos's answers. Getting ready for you to say no.
You know what's sad is I've seen Avatar more than when I've ridden the ride, Flight of Passage.
Oh wow.
Yeah, well, I've only been able to ride it once.
Avatar what I would say is like you don't need to see the film to watch the ride. You don't.
You're right. I
Like,
got that. Yeah.
you don't need to. But like I would watch the film Avatar to give you an idea of what the experience you're going to have on Flight of Passage.
Yeah.
The film, the writing is it's fine. It's a fine film. But you're going to watch the film because of the visuals. And that's why you're going on the ride. Because you want to be immersed into the visuals you've been watching on your TV or wherever you're watching it. That's pretty much what it is.
That all starts from the minute you go into the thing that says how many ever wait time minutes when you sit there and look at the floating mountains and the waterfalls and everything. I mean, you're already in that state, and the music is just incredible.
Love it. Love it. Can I want to give I want to do a standing ovation for Steve for amazing 3 choices for this one. You knocked it out of the park.
A round of applause.
And Carlos, you got to win some points back with this one. You had an interesting one for the first one. You redeemed yourself with the second one. What's your third one, buddy?
First, I'm going to answer Pete. That wasn't my last movie in the theaters. That was actually my love life. That was Gone with the Wind. Okay. And so
let's keep bringing it up.
So Stacey
she's
Rogers,
not
welcome
watching right now,
into
so
the stream.
it's good.
Stacey, it's so good to see you. Long time no see. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Thank
Hey,
you so
Stacey.
much for stopping by. Mel, thank you so much for being here. Happy birthday for tomorrow, and I will see you tomorrow for your stream. So good to see you, Mel. Happy birthday. Go on, Carlos.
Oh no, don't worry. I was going to wish Mel a happy birthday, and I didn't
Happy
Me
birthday.
I didn't mean to upset her
Meg,
about
Meg
the
just beat
Star
you to
Wars.
it. So.
No, you know what? I was going to go with, because we probably have time for one more. We all know my favorite ride, and we all know my thing about that ride and the song. But I'll leave that alone.
And a song.
And the song.
Oh,
This pick, I'm telling you, there's no words to it. There's no nothing, but it's composed nicely for the ride, and that is Soarin'.
Yeah.
Love
yeah.
getting on Soarin'. As soon as that light kicks on and that sound kicks on, I'm more intrigued about the song going on than the ride, because I think Soarin' over California was just that much better. But the composition of that orchestra, that music, it fits well with the ride, and it sticks to you. You come off humming along to it, you know. But no words, no nothing, but it's composed just well.
I just want to say, like, Epcot as a whole has the best theme park music.
Yeah.
My opinion. Like, it doesn't, not even just on the attractions, but even just walking around World Showcase.
Yeah.
I love walking around World Showcase at night when they start pumping in that music, that calming sort of music, getting you ready for, whatever the firework is going to be. But Epcot has some amazing music, like Soarin'. Okay, yes, they changed Soarin', like from Soarin' over California to Soarin' around the world, but they barely changed the music. They changed it very, very slightly, the music, but it's pretty much the same thing. And you can find it on Spotify, and you can listen to Soarin', and you can listen to it over and over again, and it's just such a nice, calming song. Like, it's so good. It fits the ride so well, and it's got that little bit of excitement when you go over the waterfall, or when you're getting hit by the golf ball on Soarin' over California, or whatever it is. It's such a great theme song, and yeah, you know what, Carlos, you redeemed yourself, buddy. That was a really, really great pick. I approve. I really approve. And it was on my list.
All right, can I get invited again? Thank you.
Maybe. Did Meg, Steve have Soarin' on your list?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It was up high on my list.
Yeah, it's good.
It was just on my list.
Hey, you know what?
Great pick, Carlos. Even Rob agrees. Even
Wow.
though he just
so did Walt.
lost 3 subs because of you, he
Yep.
still agrees that it's a great pick.
I'm happy that Walt agreed. That's all I'm happy about. I got to impress him a little bit.
All right, Meg. Final pick of the hour.
We are actually heading back over to Magic Kingdom, and we are going to the Carousel Progress because this is one of my favorite songs in any ride, any park. It's just so uplifting, and my mom and I sing it all the time, whether we are going into the ride or attraction, have just gotten out of the attraction, or if we're just here at home, because it's a song that makes me very happy. And it has such a nice message, and they sing it in every scene that is in the rotating theater. And I just love it's a very sentimental song, but then also when it comes to the GE portion of it, my mom growing up remembers the other song that was in the Carousel of Progress. So she likes that one, and then also the new one. So I don't know. There's something very sentimental about this song as well for my mom and I. And Walt, I think that's a different movie.
Tomorrow, I love you tomorrow, oh tomorrow.
With another redhead, but not me.
Meg has become one with the sarsaparilla.
Yep, I have. I'm actually the grandma in this scene. Grandma and I were playing with our VR set. So yeah.
I love the Carousel of Progress. Like, there's a great big beautiful tomorrow. If anybody doesn't know that song, I'm gonna force them onto this ride, because I'm literally that guy in the theater who is singing his head off.
We get the two. I mean, I know that they're for more for accessible seating for people who have a handicap or have their family, but usually no one in our theater is sitting in those spots. The little, I call them the love seats in the very front. There's the three sets of two, and my mom and I sit in the dead center, and we are the only people in the theater singing. We sing every time the song comes on, and it's just so much fun. And it's just something positive that we always leave with a huge smile on our face, and it's very uplifting, and we love that ride. So
you sit in the dead center of the theater.
The dead center. It comes full circle now.
The song is the only redeeming quality of that ride.
No.
It is such a beautiful ride. And not only is a Great Big Beautiful Tomorrow song amazing, but their previous song, Now Is the Time, Now Is the Best Time.
My mom sings that all the time.
It's so good. It is so good.
It is a really good ride. It really is.
It's okay.
Hey, at least he said it wasn't as bad as what he used to think it was. So.
It has gotten a little better. The more I get forced to ride it, the better it gets.
Kaki goes, DIZNeyDAN, I haven't heard the song in over a year. How about singing it?
But I'm
a great, big, beautiful tomorrow. Or what? Now is the time. Now is the best time. My final pick. I'm surprised no one picked this one. It's a classic. It had to be. Hold on, let me get the thingamajiggy. Hold on, here it is.
The thingamajiggy.
We pillage, we plunder, we rifle and loot, drink up.
That was my next one.
Come on. I couldn't pick Haunted Mansion because I knew Meg was picking it, obviously. Because, Meg and I share the mansion, but,
No. I do not share. I don't share.
Just a visitor, man.
You could stay out in the pet cemetery.
It's like Joey from Friends. Meg doesn't share the mansion. Yo-ho, yo-ho, Pirates. When you think Pirates of the Caribbean, who doesn't break into song Yo-ho, yo-ho, or Pirates Life for Me? This is one of the few Disney songs from a ride that has gone to a film.
Yeah.
Captain Jack Sparrow sings it in the film, and it's just, who doesn't sing along during that fire burning scene of the city? Who doesn't sing along with the guy with the musical instrument and singing with the donkey and the pirates, and they're having a great time, they're having some rum, it's a party. It's, you've pillaged, you've plundered, you've rifled and loot. It's a good time. It is a good time, and I love it. I love Pirates, and it had to be on the list. It just had to be. So, yeah, if you haven't put Pirates, shame on you. But yeah, Pirates.
It's actually the one I was going to mention first, and I said I don't want to go classic. I went to the Big Blue World instead. So
me too. It's there, first on the list.
There we go.
Yeah, mine's up there too.
I just skipped it.
MC Dorks Pop. I tell everybody these are the go-to guys for Funko Pops. We are finishing up the move finally. Congratulations on your move. Hope you had a successful move. And guys, go check their channel out. If you are into Funko Pops, go check them out. Teresa Martin, welcome into stream. Steve, I agree that Carousel of Progress, I think people go on it for sitting in the AC for 20 minutes.
No.
Meg's right. Nobody's ever in there. So
No. No.
Can I just say, Avery's just been singing this whole stream.
and Meg did say her and her mom are the only two ever in the theater. So
Right?
You know, in the first row. Actually, some lady the last time sat right next to me. I'm like, there's literally.
Just-
Like, don't you hate it? Like at a movie theater or something, when there's lots of seats open and then someone sits right next to you, you're like,
Everybody get ready. Pirates is going to be replaced with Home on the Range. Pirates is offensive to some, so the change is coming. Well, the only thing offensive about that statement is saying Home on the Range deserves to be in that spot where Pirates is.
and ironically, Walt, that ride was recently changed because it was offensive to some people, and now there's a different redhead there.
Wait, MC Dorks Pop, you are now living in Orlando.
Everyone's living in
Hooray!
Stacey says my wallet just opened up again. Somebody said Funko Pop.
Well, MC Dorks Pop are the guys to go for Funko Pops for sure. Right, we are 4 minutes away till that guy goes with this guy on Not So Sports Night. So go check out. Well, I tried to make that rhyme, but that didn't work. Oh no, that's why I said it now. I'm saying the whole ride is going to be changed. Walt, just go do your Not So Sports thingy. It's fine. He's going to change his whole stream now topic to why we should change the Pirates of the Caribbean ride. Bill said, I like the old redhead. I think a lot of people were sort of a bit unhappy because I don't know, not unhappy, but everyone was like, we want the redhead. She's redhead.
Hello.
But times change and I have no issue. So, I mean, I don't know. I like it. I like the change. Right. We're just going to quickly, very, very quickly run through our list, show some plugs, tell some plugs, listen to some plugs. I don't know. And head over to Walt's channel in a moment. Steve, run through your list for me. First three you picked. Any other honorable mentions? I know you threw 400 on your list, but
yeah, which everyone you guys said was on my list except for Philharmagic, and I don't know what Country Bears is even doing on this show. But that's okay. My list was The Big Blue World with the season Nemo and Friends. Number 2 was the Golden Dreams from American Adventure, and number 3 was just Flight of Passage, Avatar's Flight of Passage.
Nice.
So those are my list. Honorable mentions. The only ones that weren't said, I love Zippity Doo Dah and How Do You Do from Splash Mountain, Hi Ho from Seven Dwarfs, and then Rain, Rain, Rain comes down, 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 Winnie the Pooh. And then it's very subtle, very small, but Hab Duniani from Kilimanjaro Safaris, where the Africans are singing the music. I love that stretch. It's incredible. So that would have been my next one.
I didn't know that had a real title.
What's that?
I didn't know that had a real title, so I'll have to go and find it now.
Great pick.
I don't know if I pronounced it right, but that's what it is.
Thank you, Drake Houston. Really appreciate it. Thank you for being here. You're awesome, and thank you for being a member. Great pick, Steve. That Kilimanjaro Safari, that is talk a great theme song, background music that people just overlook. It's pretty awesome. Bit about your channel before we move on to Graham down there.
I go live on Mondays. But for the first time ever, I do have my thumbnail up 2 days early. Got a big announcement coming up on Monday, so that's it.
Yay. So big announcement coming on Monday. All things fun with this guy, Steve. And and then This and That Wednesday nights.
Yes.
Which is going to be a lot of fun.
With me.
Bringing back paint night.
Paint night.
Bringing back paint night. It's going to be fun. I always watch This and That every Thursday morning because you think I stay up all night? I really don't, but it's just Literally, that's my Thursday morning TV, and I love it. Oh, Dre Houston, thank you so much for the $5. Here we go. Super chat. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it.
Hey, Dan, real quick. I apologize to
real quick. Wait, Steve, real quick.
I'm going to jump real quick.
Real quick.
Yes.
Go.
Real quick.
Leave.
Yes.
Only if you say Castle of Progress is the best.
Bye.
Real quick.
Thanks so much, Dan. I really do appreciate it. Bye, everybody.
We'll see you,
Check out
Steve.
Steve. Check out Steve as well. Thank you so much, pal.
Bye.
See you
Thanks,
later.
guys. Bye.
Carlos, quickly run through your list before we head
Real
out.
quick, Carlos.
Real quick. What did I do? I don't know. 1 was Phil Magic, 2 was Grand Fiesta, and 3 I think was Soren. And I didn't have a big list, but yeah, Splash Mountain, of course, was on there. But I just left it off Pirates. And yeah, I threw in Small World, but it was way down there just to, throw it on the list.
Nice.
But that was it.
Tuesday nights.
Tuesday afternoons, 4 o'clock, 4 p.m. Eastern.
In the breeze.
Shooting the Breeze. With
One of my
all
favorite
friends.
shows.
Yes, this guy is on a lot. We got to get her on too eventually if she's not busy at 4 o'clock. Yeah, it's a great time. Disney friends and shenanigans is what we call it. And Saturdays, just whatever comes up. Last week was Disney dining, which I get to do tomorrow, reservations. And today I did an interview of Blaine from Really Creative Travel, and I am booked out all the way till January with channels that want to come on. So
wow, that's so far in advance.
So far in advance. Well, what guys? Go check out
Does
this.
she ever not pick on me on something?
No, I'm picking on myself.
Carlos, stop blaming Meg. We all pick on you.
No.
You're right.
If I have something planned for a week or 2 weeks in advance, I'm like, oh my gosh, look at me being prepared.
That's all. That's all the channels up to January.
I think everybody here knows that I'm always last minute. So
I never know what I want to do. So how can I plan that far in advance?
So go check out Carlos, Disney World Freak. Thank you so much for being here, buddy.
Yeah, thanks for having me, Dan. I appreciate it.
And Meg, thank you so much for being here. You're awesome. And
so my list very quickly: Haunted Mansion, Journey into Imagination with Figment, Carousel of Progress, Pirates. I'm just gonna start going in random order. Journey of the Little Mermaid, Navi River Journey, Seven Dwarves, Grand Fiesta Tour, Small World. I just put Let It Go from Frozen. Nothing Can Stop Us Now from Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railroad, Splash, and Soren.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very nice. What is this guy doing? Carlos, you're preventing me from sending everybody over to Walt in a minute. So nice pick, Meg. Now, go check out Meg from Mickey's Magic Monday nights, Magic Mondays with Meg. And you'll be on This and That on Wednesday.
I will.
So exciting. So exciting. Thank you so much for being here.
Thanks, Dan.
As for me, my number 1 was the Country Bear Jamboree. Of course it was. Galaxy's Edge theme on Smuggler's Run was my number 2. Number 3 was Pirates of the Caribbean. I also had Small World, Carousel of Progress. I had Prince Charming's Regal Carousel because they played loads of different sorts of themes in that sort of time period sort of style. Space Mountain. Space Mountain has a great theme. Splash, Tiki Room, Nothing Can Stop Us Now, One Little Spark, Soarin', and the Navi River Journey, Mahewa. Guys, thank you so much for being here. We're going to head over to Mouse Talk right now. Thank you so much for being here. Guys, you can follow me on Twitter and on Instagram. Thank you to all my wonderful members. You guys are amazing. And very quickly, I have a massive video coming out on Tuesday. This video is a big thing. Like it's huge. It's a big moment of the channel, and I hope you guys are there. Please ring on that notification, hit that subscribe button. We are on our way to 2,000 subscribers. Please subscribe if you haven't done already. Thank you so much for being here. I want everybody in the chat right now to head over to Walt's channel and say Disney Dan sent me. Thank you so much, everybody. We'll see you for episode 109 of Disney Fiasco next week. Tomorrow, Disney movie review, Guardians of the Galaxy tomorrow on Walt's channel, which we'll go over to right now. Dean over at the Live Place, thank you so much. Go check out Dean over at the Live Place. And finally, the Polka Dot Podcast. Thank you so much to Leslie over at the Polka Dot Podcast for having me on this week. The podcast will be on next month, so go check out the Polka Dot Podcast. Partner channels, thank you so much. Viapree Project, Meg from Mickey's Magic, Mouse Talk, go over there now, and RobFuz. Thank you so much, everybody. see you guys over at Mouse Talk right now. Thank you so much. Bye.